So this is our last class for this term. We'll be doing, I think we come back on the 20th, something like that. 2 weeks time. See if I've got it in my notes here somewhere. I can't read my own notes.
Draw.
But we will be doing that. What was I saying? We're back in 2 weeks. This is our last one. When we come back, if you come back next term, I'm gonna get a different webcam and use, because I've got two computers, this computer and this computer that you can't see. There's my keyboard over here. And I've got a webcam for that one, so I'll be putting the webcam to my page so you can actually watch me draw. I think that'll be better. So yeah, I think that's it for now. No one else is coming in. Andrew, let's mute you. Muted. Okay, I guess this is it for now. Other people might come in a little bit later. So, what have we got over there? You guys. All right. Any suggestions for what you want to draw? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, and then I will read it. Two more people coming. Hello, Anaya, and Angel.
It's going to be like a floating display.
Okay, so for those who just came in, this is something related to One Punch, something related to Easter. Table. Draw a table? Is that what you say? For those who just came in, we are going to be drawing whatever you want today. So just if there's something you want to draw in particular, write it in the comments in the chat. And I've got it open so I can see, and I will try and get to everything. And I'll use my other computer to look up reference. One Punch Man is the first thing on the list. So let's find some nice picture. He's got a nice easy face to draw at least. Okay, so try and find a nice pose of him. Where is punching? Obviously, because that's all he does. One punch. Oh, there's that flying one. That's a good one there. All right, so, all right, we've got someone else waiting to come in. Okay. All right, so first thing we're going to draw is One Punch Man. So on my big page, like that, little circle at the top, or an oval, that's going to be the head. So circle at the top of your page. And then I'm going to just draw shapes for the rest of the body. Okay, so here, oh, page is bending over. So we've got the head, then this is the chest, and this is the stomach. So we're just drawing simple shapes. Okay, has everyone done that? Okay. Then we're going to draw his arms, just as stick figures for now. stick figure and a ball on the end. Like that. So you can see his upper arm to his elbow, his forearm, and then fist. Okay. Oh, that was good, Kev. Okay, so then he's got one leg going down. So again, I'm just going to draw stick legs. I'll put a circle in where the knee goes, and the other leg is bent. So this is his leg, his knee, and his foot down here. This is the thigh, the knee, calf, and foot. Has everyone done that? Okay. So that's sort of a bigger look, if you can see it. So we're going to close up of his face now. We're going to zoom in. So first I'm going to do the line down the middle, but because his face is turned, it's going to be on an angle. So I'll do that and then I'll show you. So he's looking over to one side. So the line that goes from the top of his head to the chin is a line that's going to go between his eyes and through his nose and through his mouth. Okay. Now, we can draw his eyebrows in, which are just straight lines. But we're going to do them on an angle, like that. And then his eyes are actually, they come out some little points. So get one and then the other. And then he's just got little dots for eyes, those little pupils. I'm going to make him looking up. So I'm going to draw those dots higher on his eyes. So he's looking up to his fists a little bit. Okay. So he's got a fairly straight nose. Let's put some creases in between his eyebrows as well. So his nose is fairly straight. I may have drawn it a little big. And then his mouth's pretty simple and straight as well. Just got down low, but I'm going to add in a pointy chin. So I'm just looking at some reference. Gonna bring his face down a bit to his jaw. Bring in a pointy chin. Back up to his ear. I'm just going to rub out some lines there so you can see it a bit better. I need to fix up this bit here. It's not quite right.
Hello.
There's a manual. Okay. Just going to fix up that little bit I did. I need to fix up. Okay, and he's got a bald head, so I can just sort of clean up and go around his head a bit, smooth it out. And you can give him a little bit of detail on his head. So I'm going to put in a bit of detail in his, oh, before I do that, I'm going to thicken out his arms. So I'm using those lines that we drew as guidelines. So they're the bones basically. And I'm going to start filling in around them with muscles and flesh. So there's the first, the punching arm. Okay. So now I'm going to rub out the stick figure line that we drew for that arm, because we don't need that anymore. And then I'm going to break up that hand from a circle into other rectangular shapes so I can draw the fingers. So there's a thumb on the bottom, and then the 4 fingers on the top. Then I'll put lines in here for the fingers that go there and then bend down to, this is the end of the finger and the fingers bent around. So I'll put lines in there and lines down here. Okay. So I'm going to break those fingers up. I'm going to draw 3 lines to make 4 fingers like that. So it's got 4 fingers there and a thumb curved around there. He's actually wearing gloves, so we need to add that into the bit wider than his arm. So I'm then going to rub out the arm. Like that. Okay, so the next step, I'm going to do the other arm, this arm. So I'm going to draw the muscles around it again. And this time I'll draw the glove. I won't do the hand yet.
Hello.
Why do you keep turning your mic on? It should be muted unless you have a question. And then you have to raise your hand.
Evan, I'm gonna mute everyone.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna unmute you. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, you try to unmute.
Yeah, good. All right. You got a question, Caleb? You got a question? You wanna unmute? Just so you know, too, that's the arm I just did.
Is mine okay?
Let's have a look.
Oh,
Yeah, that's looking good. That's
I
looking
just
really
need
good.
to work on the hand here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. There's my one, yeah. So thicken out that other arm, and then we'll do the hand on the other one as well. How's everyone else going? Anyone else want to show me what they're doing so far? That's cool. Uses that one. Farah, that's really good. Stella, that's pretty good. What about his little mouth? See his mouth? Just a little, that's a little line. Little grumpy mouth. But we're doing that arm right now. That's good, Stella. Really good. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to do the hand on this other arm. So again, I'm going to turn that circle into rectangles to get the angles of the fingers. And then I'm going to draw in the thumb coming over the top. And then draw 3 lines for each finger. Hand's a bit dodgy. There we go. Thumb's a bit wrong. I have to check that again. So the next thing I'm going to do is draw the cape that comes over his shoulder and the collar around his suit. So over the shoulder, again, we're just going to draw shapes just to give us something to work with. I'll come around, I've got a big circular button on them. And this one's sort of over the shoulder like that. Go rub out the bits of arm that we don't need anymore. And then I'll also put in his collar. There we go. Oops. So you could start with these curves coming down around, or you could start with the circles. Circles might help you keep a nice thickness in these. Okay. So let's just continue that cape a little bit. And come back up. And then shoot down behind his hand and go off the page. And it's got a few creases in it. And on this side, a few little creases. And I'll continue it down. Okay. So I continued this line up, and then it came down past the hand and off the page. And then I did another little line there, and then a curved bit at the top. So 1, 2, and then 3 up there. So just focus on those 3 lines for now. It's 1, 2, and 3. And then I did a couple little lines in here around his neck. And then the next thing I did was here, get these sort of lines coming up there, and continued that one down behind the arm and around. And add a couple of little lines in there. So just this side. And then this bit is going to continue across up here. You just bring it up and stop it, because then you add in a little bend in there. So that's his cape flapping around. Instead of just drawing a cape coming down and straight, and then back up again, you have it flopping around, making different shapes like a flag. Okay, I did forget a little bit of detail up here, so I'll add that in, and I'll do his chest and down to a belt next. His belt, circle. Okay, so I've put in this little section here in the middle. It's got a little loop in there, but from the underarm, I gave him pectoral muscles sitting on that original shape we drew, and another pectoral muscle, and then added a bit of a rib cage. It's in there. And then brought that down. You can add some abdominals if you want to add to his belly detail. Okay. I'm going to sort of hurry up to finish this one off, because we're going to move on to the next thing. So now I'm going to do the legs. So I'm going to thicken them out, adding muscle and shape to it. So first of all, find out where his pelvis goes. And then again, using those lines that we've got as guides or bones, I can add in the shape of his legs. And he does have boots on, which come up high on his leg. Boot. And his other foot you can barely see. I'll just put in there. Okay. So you can see the original line went sort of down here, And this one went down, joined there. So I'm giving him some thick thighs, putting some creases in where his leg bends. And then adding boots in as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this guy. So let me see what you did. I'd like to see how you went. They were looking good when I saw them about halfway through. Let's see. All right, that's pretty good. Yeah, Annabelle, that's great. Good job. Valerie, that's good too. Nice work. Yeah, really good, everyone. What about Manya and Farah? How are they going? Manya, yours looks like grass. I can't see. Do you want to hold it up again? Here's that one. Stella, that's really good. Arana, yeah. Manya, yeah, that's good. Really good. Good job. Okay, so about halfway through. Now we're going to do something. The other request I had was, oh, sorry, I haven't completed this. That's okay. I don't have to complete it. We're going to move on to something else that was related to Easter. So why don't we do a rabbit, a bunny? But we'll do this one in just shapes. So I'm going to draw sort of a bean shape or a kidney shape. Big. See how big that is on my page? Just a bunny's body. I think this is going to be the bottom. So we'll do a tail out there, and I'll draw the head up here, and that's going to be the belly. Good job, Stella. Okay, so the head, big sort of circle shape. So I'm going to add a little cheek to it as well. There we go. So this is the head. This is going to be sort of the cheek. And so I'm going to do little bows and smile and buck teeth and then some big eyes. And I might do the ears back this way or even flopping down. I'm not sure yet. So that's the head and the body. Actually, I think I'm going to make him sitting down with his feet up. So I'm going to maybe flatten this off a bit, but I'll do that next and I'll show you. Okay, so everyone got the head? All right, so I'm going to change the bottom, like I said. So I'm rubbing out the curve on the bottom, bringing in a bit of a straight. I'm going to draw a big foot. Means I'm going to rub out the belly as well. Draw another foot in. And a tail. So the curve did come down here, about there. And I put this line in first, where I want the bunny to be sitting on the ground. And then I rubbed out the curve, and then I drew the big foot. Hang on, let me quit with this. So this line first, and then rubbed out the curve. Then I put in the big foot and the leg, and then I rubbed out the belly. And then I did another foot and leg, and then added the tail. Okay, so next, I might put some arms on it. So I'm gonna do one arm sticking out like this. So it's holding like an egg, an Easter egg. I'll draw a big egg in there. Big egg shape. And one sticking out to the side. So I just drew it as like a curve. I'll put some fingers and things in there, a curve just like that. So that's one arm, that's the other arm, and that's going to be an Easter egg. That's good, Stella. Really good. Okay. So I'm just going to rub out the body on the back, the arm that's going out like this. So I'm going to put the little shoulder over the top of the face. And then I'll draw a little hand, a little paw. So a little thumb, a little mitten, and then some fingers. Okay, so a little paw on the end of that arm. And then on the other arm, I draw a little thumb. Maybe rub out a little bit of the line there. Little thumb. And some fingers. The other side. Yeah. Your pencil break? A little bit closer so you can see. Little thumb and little fingers. And I want him to look like he's taken a big bite out of that egg. So I'm gonna draw some bite marks in the egg. So I drew lots of curvy circles, like half circles, or curve, 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 curve. It's called scalloping. So to do that, the best way to do it is to start at one point and then just draw a little curve, and then another curve, and another curve, and join it up. And then you can draw two for the other side of the egg, and then just color it in. Okay, we're going to move on to the bunny's face. The first thing I'm going to do is draw the line down the middle, but it's going to be on a curve because it's 3/4. And then a line to sort of show where the eyes go, but they're going to be moved around because I'm going to first do a big mouth. Like he's chewing on a big mouthful of chocolate egg. So I'm gonna have to draw his little nose and mouth in there. So big cheek, and then little oval nose, and then a mouth with a line joining between the mouth and the nose. Because rabbits have a split lip. Okay, see the lines I did in the face from top to bottom and then from side to side. That's good, Stella. Yeah, really good. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so next, I'm going to draw some big eyes on him. Or her, it could be a girl bunny. Big eye, big oval for an eye. And another big oval for an eye. What about some of those lines in the middle? Big eyes. And then within those big eyes, we have to do the pupil and the iris. So the pupil is the colored part and the iris is the black part right in the middle. The bit you see through. I'll put those in one at a time. So the colored part I'm going to do pretty big so you don't see a lot of white. And then the iris part, I'm also going to do big, so it looks cute. And we'll put some highlights in there, so some big white dots, shiny eyes. Okay, I'm going to do the other one now. So again, really big pupil section and big iris section. Okay, so now I'm going to draw. That's good, Stella. Good job. I'm going to put in where the highlights go. So I'm going to draw a couple of circles, big and then a small on each eye. And then I'm going to shade in the iris, which is the middle black part, but not where I've got the highlights. So just give me a second and I'll show you my drawing once I've colored this in. I need to rub out, I'm losing my voice. I need to rub out some lines where I'm putting the highlight in because it crosses over. So I had to rub out a line that went through there. That one could be a little bit bigger. They're not showing up very well. So I did a big one and a small one and a big one and a small one. I think next I'm going to draw the mouth open. So I'm going to draw his bottom, the bottom of the mouth, wide open and have that join up. And I'm going to put in a little buck tooth right underneath that line on his nose. That's lines. And around the mouth where it's open, I'm going to do like a lip. Okay. Maybe start with the tooth. Would be a good place to start. And then you can do the bottom of the mouth.
We've got 9 minutes.
Wow. Okay, time flew.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
Okay.
Everyone try to finish your work, yeah? You got only
We've
9
still got to
minutes.
draw.
Try to really polish your work.
Okay, I'm going to go a bit faster. We're going to draw in a tongue. I'm just going to shade in the mouth. And I'm going to put in some eyebrows. So I did the tongue and I shaded in, and then I drew some eyebrows at the top. Now I'm going to draw some ears, and we're pretty much done then. Just add some other little details later. Gonna curve the head around. One little ear. Do it down that way. Two ears, and the ears are overlapping. Like that. Now you could draw whiskers on there. You could draw a little inside of the ears. You could draw a little white belly. You could make his tail curly. Do little beans on his toes. Just to add details. So I'm gonna add a little white belly. Add him some toes because he doesn't have any toes. A little pat on his foot. Make that tail a bit curly, like a cottontail. To the inside of his ear. You could make his little hands and feet white as well, like he's got little socks on or gloves. Maybe some eyelashes if you want to. Usually, like everyone has eyelashes, but usually they do eyelashes on girls. But SpongeBob has eyelashes and he's not a girl. I'm going to give a little bit of a fluffy hair at the front, maybe on the cheeks. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to show it to you guys and you can add what you want. There you go. And of course, do some detail on the egg to make it look like an Easter egg. Different colors and lines and patterns. And whiskers. Why has he got a gun? Why is the rabbit holding a gun? Did he steal the egg? Did he rob someone? Or is he protecting his egg? Okay, if you're done, why don't you hold them up and let me have a look? There we go. So I can see everyone's name. Wow, Farah, that's really cute. Caleb, that's, I can't see his ears. Okay, what's he got, like a blade in his hand? You guys are crazy. That's pretty good, Stella. It's hard to see, it's a bit far away. Can you hold it a bit closer? There we go. Oh, nice. It's very good. I like his eyebrows. Valerie, that's really cute too. Oh, nice whiskers. Yeah. Oh, Manya, that's really nice too. Really good job. I think everyone did a great job. Annabelle, that's great. Yeah. Cool. Well done, everyone. I'm gonna add some little whiskers to mine. That's about it, I think. We've got a couple of minutes to go. Do we need to say anything before we go, Peter?
Yeah, this is the last class for the term. Yeah, I'm very happy that to see a lot of you consistently attending the class and sending us the artwork. I'm very happy with that. I'm pretty sure Evan also very
Yeah,
happy.
everyone's putting in a lot of
Since
effort.
the start.
Everyone's doing really good work.
Yeah. So far we're very, very happy that a lot of our student has improved a lot during the last term. And yeah, thank you, Evan, as well. Yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun teaching everyone. Oh, that bunny's
Yeah.
robbed a bank as well by the looks of it.
You robbed the bank. From who? From
That's cool. No, everyone did really well today because we did that first one was pretty hard. The one French man. So,
do you have the name of the student, the best student? Or
I sent it off to Rapina, yes, last week. I don't think the person I nominated is here today, and I can't find my my notes.
okay, that's fine. We're gonna do it on Facebook.
On Facebook, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we're gonna send the parents of that kid
Okay.
some certificates.
Oh, nice. Cool. Well, I think that's it. So thank you everyone for drawing with me this term, and hopefully I'll see you next term in a couple of weeks.
So we got, I think, 3 weeks break, and then we're back again.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out on.
All right, I'm gonna unmute everyone to say goodbye to Mr. Evan.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And have a good break.
Have a good break.
I'll see you next
Thank you for the
time.
class.
All right. Bye now.
Have a good